Good morning. It's WendyMichelle Thompson. I don't typically start my videos off like this. I've had a different kind of night. So I thought, well, I'll jump on camera with you guys and do a little bit of storytelling and get you caught up on some things. But I'm getting ready to do my morning workout. It's actually a little later than when I typically do it. It's about 5:35 a.m. I'm typically doing it between 2 and 3 a.m. And then when there's times that I've got to get sleep, I will, sort of fit it in throughout the day depending on what I need to do. But hopefully this doesn't make any of you guys squeamish. I put my contact solution just like right on top of the contact. I have very dry eyes. And so, yeah. And plus two, I don't like doing like this and losing half of it down my face. So I put it directly on my finger and whatnot. I'm a nurse. I've got to have those hands cleaned at all time. But yeah, I just thought I would hop on and tell you guys. Well, first of all, happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Moms to be, new moms, older moms. I hope you all had a great day. We ended up celebrating the day before. Now, my husband had Saturday and Sunday off, but some people are really just now starting to venture out after being quarantined for so long. And I'm not one for crowds as it is. I said, why don't we go out to eat on Saturday, the day before? And I am so glad we did that. We went to TGI Fridays and went to the mall. And let's see, I'm trying to think. It wasn't to buy clothes or anything. That was Todd's actual intention. He wanted to get me a couple things. But I ended up getting some cool stuff for this Bible Study Made Easy course I'm taking with Alan Parr. I'll have to show you what I picked out. There's a few things I ordered on Amazon, but I will just bring you over. And I hate to even show you really what my studio / room looks like right now. Not everything it is super early, so I don't have lights turned on like I typically would. But let's see. I'll do that, and I will flip around. We got a Strong's Concordance, the large print. That is a definite. Needed that. And I went ahead and got this. This wasn't exactly the one that Alan was telling us to get, but I couldn't find that one. But this is What Does the Bible Say About? The ultimate A to Z resources on contemporary topics one would not expect to find in the Bible. So it was similar. There were a couple to choose from that this particular man has written. So I narrowed it down to that one. And let's see. And I typically will use the NIV version, But I believe he was wanting us to get something else. I ended up getting the Life Application Study Bible, the NIV, because that is what I use all the time. And, whoops, I didn't realize you guys couldn't see that. Sorry. I'm like looking around at my mess here. But I found that everything else is pretty much gonna have to come from Amazon. Now, Dibia, this is like a real super quick tour of, it is a mess right now. We just came out of the weekend and I did a lot of other stuff. So, yeah, there's my microphone. There's one of my soft lights. Big ring light. That's the one that crashed on me the other day at the end of my video. Oh, yep. And I've got, oh my goodness, I don't know how many different scenes on that studio setup back there, plus a green screen. And then, let's see, trying to figure out where I do have everything. I'm trying to let you guys see what I can see. This is something that you guys can definitely do, especially any new YouTubers. Anything that you can use, like a door or a window, and you can make some little mini backgrounds. For example, you know, you can do it with wrapping paper. This is a nice cloth that I use, and it'll stretch out all the way across, you know, the length of 2 doors. You don't have to have, and see how there's red checkered Christmas paper back behind that. You don't have to have anything fancy. You can do a backdrop. This right here is sort of like my little numbers thing. And I've got it set up all groovy back here. But I tend to look at everything as a possible backdrop. And so see over here, I've got my chair and succulents and all that. And on the back of that studio setup, I have another backdrop that I'm trying to, right now, get the wrinkles out of. It's got to hang up a little bit. You can see the green screen one there. I got my American one there. Over here, let's see, it's a lot of my equipment. Down there, you see one of my tripods and my Canon camera. And yeah, all kinds of good stuff. Extra, all my extra things here. It's sort of like the Gorilla Pod, the one that wraps. I'm not particularly crazy about it, but, you know, some people like it. It never seems to hang the way I like it to. But this one down here, this tripod, that'll go up to over 7 feet tall. That has my Canon, and I'm learning how to use that. And let's see here. Where's my zone smooth? I got it sitting down probably. See, Zoe and I just got back from the beach, and that's the problem. We are still not unpacked from the beach. But, yeah. But pretty much anything. I've got this set up over here to where this is going to be like a more relaxed backdrop. See, all of this is glass, is a sunroom, and that is great because it's beautiful scenery, but guess what? Lots of reflection. So I have to have something, like if I'm just sitting here in the corner, you know, my exercise ball. Yeah, and then over here we got Jesus, So I'm always looking. I've got a few of my favorite things that could even be used as a backdrop for different things. Bookcase, computer, and all that good stuff over there. But yeah, it does look like a huge mess right now. I have been like getting products together to ship off for my e-commerce and all. But I love my Roku screen because it's just constantly showing different beach scenes. It's always cool to set up, and I've got my fairy collection down here amongst my weights. But anyways, yeah, that's how I am starting my morning. I always start it with this. What may this be? My green drink and celery detox. One of these every single day, at least one, sometimes more. And I have been doing this since October the 15th, every day. I think I've missed 2 days, and that's because I ran out of it. But I just happened to find, actually, the celery juice powder that I use. We don't have room to do fresh celery and it takes up too much room, and cooking it and all that. No, I know me. I would have to do the powder. So I have been doing this by Dietworks. Pretty good stuff here. The celery juice. Yep. You just mix it with water. And I'm going to tell you, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know, honestly, that it had been trending, even like majorly trending 2 years ago. I don't keep up with that type of stuff. When I was looking into it, I was looking into it because of actual health needs. I had been having tremendous pain and found out I had a ton of stomach ulcers. Now, already I eat really healthy. I am gluten intolerant. I don't eat a lot of dairy products. I do love cheese, but things like heavy creams, ice creams, sour creams, all those tend to upset my stomach. So I do the peripheral of the grocery store. That's where you're gonna find the stuff that is best for you. Your lean meats, anything like that, your vegetables, your fruits, your nuts. Yeah. And I tell you what, they do have packaged gluten-free stuff. It is so expensive. I mean, I will buy some of that stuff just to have on hand if I have to. But I've gotten now where I would just assume make a shake with my Ninja, and later on I'll do a protein drink. This is Dr. Jeffrey's Alkamind program, Get Off Your Acid. I've been doing that pretty much since the beginning of November. the mineral drink that I have with my water. It is great for when you're working out, rehydrating you, and putting those things back in your body that you sweat out. And it helps with like right before you go to sleep too. So that's pretty awesome. It really does help you chill. I am in between shipments right now on my greens. I typically, I tried their berry greens to begin with. I didn't think it tasted all that great. I had already tried some regular greens at Walmart. And I was like, well, I wanted to see what this stuff was that Kelly Ripa uses. And I'm like, well, I'll check it out. I was already pretty happy with how the celery detox was going and all. I did not have like any bad side effects from that, not even gas. I will say that it has made my skin look and feel so much better. I've had less breakouts. It's funny that I say that because right now I probably have more breakouts than I've had since I've started. I don't know. But you're definitely seeing me with not a clean face or anything. I've been working all night and I had worked out earlier and getting ready to put hair in ponytails and run some stairs and do some hand weights. So that is typically how my day starts after I have already prepared what Zoe's going to be doing for her homeschooling. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am looking for my little hair bands. They keep walking away. I just bought some more. There's little tiny elastics. I don't know. Zoe got her hair cut really, really super short, and it's just now growing out to where she has a little tiny piggy tail in the back. All my hair things have walked away. I'm like, you don't even here's the little tiny elastics. I bought big brand new rubber bands that don't pull your hair or anything, and I don't know where they disappeared to. It's a mystery. I bet you a lot of moms out there are nodding their heads. It's like, what happens to certain things? It is just a mystery. I don't know. But her hair's not even long enough to use those big bands. My hair is getting pretty long and heavy. I had done this maroon and blue ombre color, and where the two colors got mixed ended up being more of a green. I was not trying to have green hair, and I wanted to purposely keep a lot of my natural brown in. So yeah, so where you see my natural hair color, I purposely did that. But yeah, so when those two colors mixed, even though I did it very carefully with the foils and everything, just like they would do in a salon, it still ended up mixing, and I put the bleach on, and all of this underneath was just like this really brilliant blue that has stayed really well, actually. But all of this is fading through here, and you can see how much it has grown. So we did Zoe's hair, like this really pretty lavender that we have been looking for forever. It's the color that Kelly Osbourne has had for a long, long time, and you used to see it everywhere. And as soon as Zoe decided she wanted her hair that color, we couldn't find it anywhere at all. So, yeah, we finally found it, and it did not come with a bleaching agent. I thought that was really strange. Zoe's hair was blonde, and I tell you what, she's been doing different hair colors for a good 3 years now. So she does have like blonde little baby hairs that grow out, but I don't think she's blonde headed anymore. Her hair pretty much looks like it's like a light brown, like mine is, where there's not gray. I got a lot of gray. That's okay though. I'm owning it. I'm fine with the gray. It doesn't matter what you do with hair color. The gray hair is wiry. It's just different. It has a different texture to it. Yeah, it's going to do what it wants to do. It's going to stick straight up at your part and whatnot. It's hilarious. But yeah, this stuff, honestly, guys, and as you can see, I'm hyper. Blah, 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 blah. I am just talking to you like you're hanging out with me in my, we call this the sunroom, my studio, whatever. When I get it nice and cleaned up, I'll show it to you again. But it gives you a little bit of an idea that, guys, yeah, don't feel like you ever have to start out with even the camera. Like right now, I am filming with my phone, and I used this little clip-on ring light right here from Walmart. I think it was $5. It has 3 settings. And I started Facebook Lives using this. And I used this for I don't know how many of my first couple YouTube videos. Still works great. Little by little, let's see, Todd got me the big 18-inch ring light, and I bought the studio equipment. You just get it little by little here and there, and I don't know. I've had a lot of coaches that are techies, and so one camp is sort of more Android guys, and the other camp is more Mac people and go with equipment that is gonna go with Macs. And yeah, so I have just been taking it all in. But I'll also do like a small little morning devotional to get my mind set straight and start running some stairs. But guess that is about it. I was going to go ahead and film, and I thought, well, I've looked at my analytics, and they said usually my audience is watching crazy. It's like my hours, really. Midnight to 6 a.m. There's a couple of days where there's some in the evening hours and all that. But I ended up editing a video yesterday that I had actually already done and posted. It's because I don't just read it one time. I will read it and study it and then film it. And so it didn't even hit me until I got to the very end of Numbers 13 and I said something different that I don't usually say. And I'm like, yeah, so that's what I did. I edited Numbers 13 again, and boy, I did a really good job with the graphics the second time around. I'm like, I can't believe this. That is when you know you are tired and you're just seeing yourself coming and going. I'm like, okay, I think I need to film again. But I've been trying to get some other stuff filmed as well. And like I said, I have started these new coaching programs and pouring myself into that so we can have some biblical conversations, how the Bible relates to our world today. And the ladies chat, Zoe and I have been working on our next movie thing. We were going to do scary movies. And then she suggested, well, maybe romantic movies. And I was like, that's going to be tough to do. Like I said, I don't do a lot of chick flicks or anything. But this is running long. Maybe next time I'll take you guys running up and down the stairs and doing weights. You have done that with me before, so if you want to run some stairs, watch my old video. But good. Have a great day wherever you are. Good evening if you're across the world somewhere. I love you guys. God bless you today and all your tomorrows. And again, happy belated Mother's Day to all you moms out there.